Hi, everyone. Welcome to Sally's Hotline, where we share tips and advice from the podcast Unstoppable Stories That Move. Today's tip comes from Guillaume de Rémacle, who is an unstoppable everyday athlete, adventurer, and modern explorer. He's also the author of a children's book called Destination Antarctica. And Guy has been traveling the world for over 11 years. He's worked in many different countries, met so many different people, did all these crazy sport challenges, and you can hear his full story in episode 52. So let's hear some tips and advice directly from Guy. Guy, what advice do you have for our listeners out there on anything, any subject? What do you want people to know, or what would you tell your future children about the world? Please share some of your words of wisdom.
Hey, Sally, thanks for the opportunity. Yeah, it's a great question. I guess my life has always been turned towards other people. I'm, as we were saying in the long episode, I'm driven by a strength that pushed me towards other, and I find it amazing how much you can learn from the others about anything. Any encounter is an opportunity to learn something, and I think I really like to encourage people to get out there and just talk to the guy in the street, go talk to your neighbor, take a plane, go talk to people in other countries. Don't be afraid, because difference is not something to fear. Difference is a strength, to be better at the end of the day, because we all suffer for something. We all have traumas from our childhood, and there's everyone on the planet that is here to help you going through your life and make it better. And I guess that's what has helped me doing so many things in my life: traveling, writing the books, becoming a guide, setting down a company. It has always been by meeting people and finding the right people helping me to achieve my dreams. So yeah, if I had one advice, it would be, don't be afraid of the difference, embrace it and go for it. And that would just solve any conflict in the planet if everybody could do that. That would be great. That would be really great, because mankind is just one species, right? You have the right to have disagreement with your neighbor, but at the end of the day, he's still your brother, and we all love our brothers. And as for traveling, I would say something that I quite often say is that don't be afraid of the unknown. It's very hard not to be afraid of the unknown, because we don't know it, of course. But when you go traveling in a country, what happens to you is that you will just meet people who will be willing to talk to you, help you. We often see the unknown as a threat, as something that's going to harm us. People are going to take advantage of us. But that's not how the world is, you know. And so don't be afraid. Get there, book a hotel in advance, go to the hotel, and then talk to the person at the reception, talk to the staff, talk to the other people at the hotel. And from all that, you will get stories, direction, tips, things to do, and then you will have an amazing adventure. But then you will go from one person to another, and one tips to another, and one good advice to another good advice. And yeah, that makes a great trip. And of course, you can ask ChatGPT to design the best trip for you. But I would never be the same as getting there and just trust what life has planned for you. And that's the best trip. And anybody can do that. Maybe not in every country to start with. Some countries are a bit easier to travel to than others. But there's so many countries where logistics is easy, transportation is easy, hotels are good, and food is good, and people are amazing everywhere. So yeah, I've been traveling a lot for the last 11 years. I started when I was 24. I left with my backpack, and I've been traveling since then. And I've worked in many countries. I've met so many people, and yeah, it's been an amazing journey. And not everybody wants to travel, and it's fine, of course. But if you want to travel and you don't because you're afraid, just get out there. Difference is a strength.
I love that advice. And you talked about reaching out to others. I had recently heard that every time you open your mouth and you talk to somebody, your life changes. It's the simplest thing. Just starting a conversation with someone you've never met before has the ability to change your life. And I thought about that with you too. I'm like, oh, just me, even sending you a little Facebook message changed both of our lives today. And so I appreciate that. I'm glad you were able to join the show and that you responded and that we were able to connect some more. I'm hoping that other people out there will hear your podcast and your story and maybe join you on some of your trips. Can you say the name of your company again?
It's Arctic Turn Expeditions.
And that's Tern as in the bird, Tern. So Arctic Tern Expeditions.
That's right. And that's a company that connects you to people and to nature.
By Guillaume de Rémacle. Well, thanks, Guy. Thanks for sharing your words of wisdom with us. I certainly take this to heart and agree with you 100%. And if you out there want to learn more from Guy and hear his full story, listen to the last episode 52 of the podcast, Unstoppable Stories That Move. Now, I got a question for you. Have you ever traveled somewhere and had an amazing adventure from someone you just casually met on the street to talk to somebody? So thanks for listening to this little tip. This is a podcast with a purpose to raise money for medical research to find cures for cancer and other diseases. And we can't get there without help from people like you. So donate now online at unstoppablestoriesthatmove.com or mail a check to P.O. Box 12 in Afton, Minnesota, 55001. Together we can save lives. And if your life is better today because you learned from Guy's story and his tip, please donate now. I'm Sally Head-Dahlquist, host of the podcast Unstoppable Stories That Move. Keep moving forward. And hire a guide like Guy to help you make your journey more interesting.